and welcome to another episode of the This Is Our 12 Employee Spotlight series. We're excited to welcome Melissa Bosley to the show today. So I have an easy question to start with.
Good.
What is your role here?
I am a field service agent and I'm a Texas Strategic Leadership Lead Coach.
That's a long title.
It is.
A lot to remember.
I had trouble with that.
All right, now let's jump into some real questions. What does a typical day at work look like for you?
It just depends on what I'm doing. There are days that I'm out in districts, supporting districts, in both positions, really. As a field service agent, I have districts assigned to me to make sure help superintendents and with what they need. And then as a Texas Strategic Leadership Lead Coach, I get to help districts performance manage initiatives that they've put in place. It's really special to me because I was a superintendent in a district where we had Texas Strategic Leadership, so I'm really excited to be on the other side of that and help.
Give back.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned this a little bit, but tell us about your journey up to this point. How did you get here?
So I've been in education for 33 years. I was in the classroom for 15, and so I was a secondary English teacher and loved it. But then I went into administration, so I've been a campus administrator. I taught, started in Corsicana, went to Red Oak, then we went to Northside ISD in San Antonio. We were there for 17 years, and I was a campus administrator and teacher there. And then my husband's job brought us back to the Central Texas area, and so I became a district administrator. I was the curriculum director in Clifton, and very blessed to have been the superintendent in Wortham for over 6 years. And then I had the opportunity to come here, and I'm really excited about that.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
What's something you don't get to talk about that you're proud of or passionate about?
Probably my family. I do talk about them some, when I get an opportunity to, but I'm very proud of my family. Both of my children are A&M graduates. My daughter's a teacher, so she's also a high school secondary teacher. And I have the most perfect, precious 3-year-old granddaughter. And so I love to, if I ever have my phone out, you better not ask me because I'm going to show you pictures and videos of her. So my family is probably what I'd say, Taryn.
Oh, perfect. What makes ESC Region 12 a great place to work?
Hands down, the people. Whenever you leave something that you love, and I did love being the superintendent, you have your own team and base and touchstones. And so it's a little scary going into something new, and never once have I felt a lack of that here. It's very familial and personable, and everyone is so helpful and supportive. And you walk in, it's not like you walked into a ready-made team, and the whole environment's like that. So I'm not just talking about my strategic leadership team. I'm really talking about our ESC team.
Yeah. What is the best piece of advice you received that you'd like to pass on to our audience?
I've gotten a lot of advice over the years, and I think it's really important to listen to those who mentor you. But I think about one piece of advice that I got from a high school principal who asked me if I'd ever thought about being a superintendent. And I said, no. And we were talking about why, and I was talking about some of the challenges, and she looked at me and she said, sister, you need to lean into it. And I think that's really important. When you have capacity, you need to hit those challenges head on and lean into those things and push yourself, and because you don't know what's going to happen beyond that.
Oh, I like that. I'll keep that in mind.
Lean
for sure.
into it, sister.
Yeah. All right, we're going to switch to rapid fire. Are you ready?
This one scares me. These scare me, but yes.
No need to be scared. What other career did you almost pursue?
I've always wanted to be a teacher, but anyone who knows me knows my passion for true crime, and I think I'd have loved to have been a crime scene investigator, work for the FBI, go to Quantico, all those things. So that's always something I've thought about. Never really did anything to pursue that, but I think that would have been fun.
I think I could see you as a crime scene investigator in an alternate reality. Which pillar of our vision do you relate to most? Innovate, empower, or educate?
I'm going to say empower, definitely. I think that now and even before, it's about providing people with the things that they need to be the best that they can be for kids. And so I think empower is the best response for that for me.
I love that. All right. What is your favorite place in our region? It can be a city, a restaurant, store, or anything in between.
It's my home, 100%. It's my home. I live out in the country. I live on some acreage with animals, and it's a really good day when my family, my husband, whoever's home, we get out and we ride around and check cows and fill deer feeders and, sit by the tanks and watch the sun go down. That's a special time for me.
Sounds like a very peaceful environment. All right. If ESC Region 12 had a mascot, what would it be?
I'm going to say a lion. Yeah, okay. I think a lion. A lion is, it's powerful. They're leaders. They're very confident, seem to be. And I think they're a pride of lions. I think that's, they're called pride for a reason. And there's a lot of pride in ESC. I just feel like that would really represent, and they also take care of their own. And I think that really represents the ESC.
I like that. All right, if you could trade places with another employee for a day, who would it be?
It would be one of y'all in the communications department. Y'all have the most fun, and you get to go see and do and be part of so many things, and help create a lot of fun for. I know you do things that aren't. I know there are things that you do. They're all very important, but y'all seem to have so much fun in what you do, and I think it'd be fun to trade places with one of y'all for a day.
We do. It's definitely cool. I'm not biased at all, but it's awesome.
Well, keep me in mind if you need somebody.
Will do. All right. Who would you like to interview next?
I would like to interview Allison Middleton next.
All right, Allison, we will see you on the next episode. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.